first on my video. Didn't even know that it created many scenarios. What was a blessing was a motherfucking curse. The fucking video put the AFW on alert. Everybody a lawyer without a law degree. Everybody a goddamn accountant without no money. Everybody a goddamn teacher never taught at a school. Everybody a fucking therapist sounding like a fucking fool. 2023 was a bitch, was a bitch. Ladies in the sector shake that ass like this. 2023 was a bitch, was a bitch. Ladies in the stage shake that ass like this. 2023 was a bitch, was a bitch. Ladies in the stage shake that ass like this. Come on now, shake it real fast. You better enjoy this the motherfucking land. In 2020, an elder told me to leave the sector. It didn't do any good, didn't make it any better. August 2020, the damn school didn't open. I had to apologize, damn right, I had spoken. The same year, seen a new cast of supporters. I was revitalized, so I had to start it over. Teamed up with niggas that like to play dirty and take shots. Now the good guy got the fucking block hot. 2023 was a bitch, was a bitch. Ladies in the sector shake that ass like this. 2023 was a bitch, was a bitch. Ladies in the stage shake that ass like this. 2023 was a bitch, was a bitch. Ladies in the stage shake that ass like this. Come on now, shake it real fast. You better enjoy this the motherfucking land. 2023 was fucked up from the start. Beef with pussy ass niggas from the damn start. Fuck an AFW, fuck a DBA. Fuck a nigga name remix in this trifling ass way. Fuck a nigga from the truck that shake his ass to get paid. Fuck that bitch ass nigga from Atlanta that pay. I'm the motherfucking godfather, motherfucking bag. Last but not least, I'm the motherfucking go rock out, nigga. 2023 was a bitch, was a bitch. Ladies in the sector shake that ass like this. 2023 was a bitch, was a bitch. Ladies in the stage shake that ass like this. 2023 was a bitch, was a bitch. Ladies in the stage shake that ass like this. Come on now, shake it real fast. You better enjoy this the motherfucking land. Woo! Come on ladies in the sector, shake that ass if you listen to this shit right now. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, shake it real fast. Come on, shake it real fast. Shake it real fast, cause it's the motherfucking last. Go low, twerk it, twerk it, twerk it, twerk it. Come on, girl, shake it side to side. Come on, come on.
I said that I wouldn't want to, or I would feel unsafe moving back to an all-black neighborhood, you know. D-Darrell has all this money, so he claims, right? He really wants in particular, the young men in the community to believe that he has enough money to sponsor them. And has anybody asked D-Darrell whether or not he lives in a black community? Does he live in an all-black neighborhood? Let's start at these questions that are asked of me. Let's start asking them of him. He criticized me for being up arguing with a man in the morning until 3 in the morning, and then he stayed on that same chat until 4 and 5 gossiping about me. So which one is the sign of an unhappy home? He has a wife and kids, a wife in his bed, and he's down on the internet talking about me for hours, like 3 or 4 hours last night alone. Who's the one that's unhappy? Right? Who's the one that can't have a civil argument with the opposite sex? Are you sure it's me? Are you sure?
She's so crazy. She's so crazy. She's so crazy. Sometimes my voice make me wanna go. Sometimes my heart make me go with the flow. Keep it on the low. Can you take your clothes off? Make a nigga mind lost. Make a nigga go low. Make a nigga go slow. Like a tongue kiss slow. Make your body wanna roll. Baby, I go in and out. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Pleasing you is all I want to do. After arguing all day with you on YouTube, I can do it right, I can do it right. Baby, you said the pussy is real tight. She's so crazy. She's so crazy. Can't get away. She's so crazy. She's so crazy. She's so crazy. Sometimes my voice make me wanna go. Sometimes my heart make me go with the flow. Keep it on the low. Baby, you know what I'm talking about. You're sitting lonely in your house. Girl, I know you want company. Can't let the sector know you wanting me. We can do more than videos. Catch a flight, H-Town, who knows? Celibacy is not meant to be. I can please you from your neck to your feet. Oh, yeah. I can do it right, I can do it right. Baby, catch a flight, baby, catch a flight. She's so crazy. She's so crazy. Can't get away. She's so crazy. She's so crazy. She's so crazy. Sometimes my voice make me wanna go. Sometimes my heart make me go with the flow. Keep it on the low. Girl, you know you like to tease. Put the dick at ease. You know you want it in your mouth. In and out before it goes south. Extra wet for me to flex. Girl, you know I do it best. 3 months since the last. A nigga made the pussy snap back. There's no reason to argue. It's a fact. Bend over and let a nigga hit it from the back. She's so crazy. She's so crazy. Can't get away. She's so crazy. She's so crazy. She's so crazy. Sometimes my voice make me wanna go. Sometimes my heart make me go with the flow. Keep it on the low.
Welcome, 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 everybody. This is D. Durrell here with the D. Durrell Sector and also D. Durrell the Rebirth Live. Here once again doing a live stream. We're going to talk about, a very interesting debate that happened within the manosphere spaces, or what we want to say manosphere adjacent sectors. So I'm going to get started in doing my little content, doing my thing. I know they got other people from other places would love for me to talk about some other shit. But I want to quote a famous troll. I ain't your friend. I don't have no friends. I'm not your friend. We not friends. They want to get up and cry. Be disappointed. I ain't your friend, remember? We ain't got no friends. We don't have friends. No friends. Living Light said, who said that? Oh, baby, you know who said that. I ain't your friend. I ain't your friend. We ain't got no friends. This the internet. This YouTube. I just had to do that. I just had to do that. But let me get to it. But appreciate each and every one of you all for being here today. I just wanted to open up with that just to let it be known because, I'm not doing sector content. Fuck these niggas. But before I get started, I want to give y'all a quick little educational, something to digest. There's a famous troll. He's suffering from dwarfism. And I just want to kind of educate you all a little bit on what dwarfism is. When you suffer from a Napoleon, complex that causes you to act out in anger towards the people you love and care for. Dwarfism is when a person is short in stature. 5'6" is kind of short, but because of their genes, obviously, or medical reasons, allegedly, it's defined as an advocacy. It is defined by advocacy groups like Little People of the World Organization and Little People of America as an adult height of 5'6" and under. As a result of medical or genetic conditions, other groups extend the criteria for certain forms of dwarfism to 5'6", but the average height of an adult with dwarfism is 5'6". There are two main categories of dwarfism: disproportionate and proportionate. Disproportionate dwarfism is characterized by an average size torso or shorter arms and legs, or shorter trunk with longer limbs. Well, for this particular individual troll, he has a longer head. In proportionate dwarfism, the body parts are in proportion but shortened. Very interesting. I just wanted to point that off as a brief little educational moment for y'all. In case anybody was wondering why some people who 5'6" and below suffer from anger. They're not happy about the way God made them, and they have a tendency to take it out on other people. They can't get their way, etc., etc. Okay, let me get to the right thing. Let's get to what I'm really here for. Okay, now guys, appreciate everybody for being here. Get to the real content. Now, for those who have known me, you all know that I have consistently done manosphere content. Been doing manosphere content more than I've done sector content and other content, pro-black content. And Anton Daniels is not necessarily manosphere, but he's manosphere adjacent, and he has affiliated, socialized, and have had tons of people from the manosphere on his platform. Also, when I look at my brother Super Sly, who has also participated on my channel several times as it relates to certain people doing fuck shit on YouTube. Hadn't been on my channel in probably 2 or 3 years, but I know him very well. Been knowing him for at least, I want to say 8 years, 7, 8 years. I followed his channel, followed his growth. He's someone that I actually know and spoke to, very fond of, found him very entertaining. But they had a clash. And I was surprised. I was heavily surprised that this happened. One of the reasons why I'm heavily surprised that it happened, because typically Super Sly don't usually go get the smoke like that. So he don't really operate like that. However, he came up and wanted to smoke because he has done content, and I've actually reviewed content that he created about Anton Daniels and how he was rocking as a married man. Now, Super Sly is a person that has had polygamous relationships. He has multiple wives. I don't know if he still has that or not. Anton pretty much does what the fuck he wants. He has brought women to the house to do alleged content and carried on in such ways. The goofball actually was proud to say the first time he met his wife, he asked her a question related to her sucking dick. I guess he felt that was something we needed to know, and that made him feel like a big man to basically talk about how your wife gave you a chance to be with her despite you being respectful to her. That showed you literally had no game. But I guess, being an asshole, all your life is just who you are. So it is what it is. But with that being said, I'm going to show the interaction and what happened, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of my points of view and perspective on it.
And illustrating exactly what she would be doing as far as with different dudes and who she would be fucking and all of this other stuff. That's exactly what you said.
Okay, that's fair. But you said you had hoes, so what does it matter?
Because you don't speak on another man's wife. I don't speak on your wife.
You speak on your own wife. And disrespectful. You mean not speaking on another man's wife? You spoken on different men who married and who they fucking. Anton, you spoken on women that were married, not married. You've done that for years. What are you talking about? People who've come up on the Lapeef network, you've commented on entertainers who got wives and who are wives. You've spoken on other people's wives many times. Oh, but again, it ain't the same when it comes to you.
You don't know my wife. I don't present my wife out here like that.
It doesn't matter. I don't speak on other dudes' wives specifically. And listen.
Oh, wait. I speak on how you present your marriage.
No, that's not what you said. You've never heard me present my wife in a negative way like that. You've never.
No, I never said. No. I said how you present your marriage, because a lot of people that follow you are new. When you first came in,
it doesn't matter. I've never had a conversation.
I got to give people context. When you first came in, you were throwing your marriage in a lot of people's faces. You were the Mr. Married Man. You did everything right. Marriage is for poor people. All that good stuff. Fine, have at it. You presented a certain optic on your marriage, how you thought you made people like it was all good. Fine.
And it still is all good. She's sitting right there.
Oh, okay. Here's my question for you. How do you have hoes then? Are you allowed to have outside relationships in your marriage? Yes,
I never said that. You've never heard me say that I had outside relationships.
See, this is when Anton is being disingenuous. Now, Anton I've seen Anton on the Lapeef show tell women, let's have a conversation. Let's talk about it. You can come to my house and do a quote unquote show. But he said it in a manner in which it had sexual undertones with multiple women. Now all of a sudden you get called out for saying you got hoes. A man telling you said you got hoes. See, Super Sly ain't got to say that because, he had his situation and was public. He's actually showed his wife, presented his wife, and his wife knows what he got going on, and she followed his program. You, on the other hand, Anton, operating very reckless and ragged, so much that you up there getting a separate house downtown.
Ever.
No. But if you say you have
I do have hoes around me on a regular basis, and they come to the studio. They come on the panels.
Oh, Anton.
They fly in,
bruh.
And they're regularly in the studio on a regular basis having conversations. That has no.
This nigga lie. Now you want to pussy pop and act like they strictly came there for business. Like you wasn't flirting. You wasn't trying to get some. You wasn't trying to make something happen. And I'm gonna say this. I'm not blind. And 99.9% of those women were very good looking, fine, very highly attractive women. I ain't never seen Anton invite an average to basic looking woman to his house. Every last one of them was fine. Every last one. I don't blame them, but goddamn it, at least be true. Be for real about it.
Nothing to do. Zero. You've never heard me. Nobody has ever heard me ever say that I have ever stepped out on my wife. There is no accusations against me. There is nobody that.
Who dumb enough and to be stupid enough to come out and say that if you know that's not a fundamental aspect of the relationship to have an open marriage or to have other dealings? Like, really? But if you saying I got hoes, people assume you having sex with the women that you call hoes.
I could ever say that I've ever done it. If it was true or if it was something that was ever real, you would have heard it by now. I am very
That's a lie, because those women kept their mouth shut and you probably made them sign an NDA. So stop.
Never.
You failed in giving context to people when you say you have hoes.
I'm gonna let you speak. And I do have hoes. I absolutely have hoes.
But wait a minute. What kind of hoes you got? Like, wait a minute. Either you got hoes or not. I mean, I would think in black culture, in any culture, when they talk about hoes, we're talking about something as far as I got women, I got people I'm having sex with, I'm kicking it with. I mean, what are you redefining what hoes are in American culture?
Around me on a regular basis.
But that's not what you said.
Listen. You have never, ever heard me say anything about infidelity or ever stepping out on my relationship, ever.
When you say you got hoes, that's insinuating infidelity. What? Everybody in the chat, I'm confused. When you say you got hoes, or somebody say they got hoes, they got bitches, whatever word you want to use, you are pretty much expressing that I have other relations with other people, other women in particular. Now, all of a sudden, you want to redefine it because I meant this, I didn't say this. Now it's context.
And I still stand on the whole idea behind marriage. And one of the things that I've always said is marriage is a business first. And then I said the love comes later.
Lord, marriage is a business first, huh? Okay. See, I hate, man, when people get on YouTube and social media and present themselves in a way that's really not, that's not real and not applicable to real life. I hate when people put these personas and get mad when you don't buy them. Now, I'm saying this as a different, because Anton did not present himself as a YouTube character. He presented himself as myself. This is who the fuck I am, like it or dislike it. I'm an asshole. I'm better than you. I got this, I got that. And bam it, either you rock with me or you don't. That's how he presented himself. So please help me understand how you present yourself in a certain way. And now somebody challenging you, then all of a sudden you looking like, oh, now I want to pussy pop and go backwards on some things. And I meant this and I meant that. And, you got to understand this, this didn't mean this. What the fuck did it mean, Anton?
Later, afterwards, that I would never, ever let my wife's feet hit the ground. And I have the utmost respect for her as far as how it is that I make sure that she's taken care of and she will always have. What you did is
giving my opinion on the optics you present.
I'm gonna let you respond. You assume you did a disrespectful live stream, which you're entitled to do because there's nothing that I could do about that.
You sound like you in your feelings for a person that you don't know, don't care about. Because this is the first time I've ever seen. I'm even surprised you even listened or even took notice, because you promote yourself as this very stoic individual, logical, and don't give a shit what nobody think about me type of person, or I'm just focusing on getting the money. I'm in the real estate and all these things. I'm traveling doing business. And yeah, that's what you're doing.
Right? You can say whatever it is that you want to say. But I think that it was corny as fuck because you did a rumor mill type live stream that had nothing to do with what was really happening in real life. So the one thing that I don't do is I don't do speculation and I don't do rumors. I react to exactly what somebody says and I give my opinion about it. You went off the deep end and you turned into a gossip girl and you started talking about my wife and you was disrespectful, talking about how she would be bouncing up on other niggas' dicks and all of this shit. And
see, this is the heart of why Anton is mad. Now, I'm going to be honest, man, because as a man, I would be the same way. Look, we as men, we can dish it out and do all kinds of stuff, but we can't take it just to hear the very thought, to imagine that the woman you really with doing some old outside, that shit hit home to a man. We not built to just brush that shit away. It is obvious to him after all the dirt that he's doing. This Negro's the type of man, he could do 1,000,001 things, you know, outside of his marriage, and his wife do one thing. This nigga ready to die, ready to destroy the world. So he in his feelings because Super Sly said his wife will be bouncing. And I remember when Super Sly went live, it was saying that once he basically stated once Anton started living in that downtown loft or whatever he was staying at, his wife was going to be open season.
And that shit is disrespectful, bro. Real talk. It's disrespectful. And then I reached out to you and I asked you to take it down because it was disrespectful, which obviously you don't have no obligation to because you don't know me in real life and we not cool like that. But I asked you to take it down because I don't care what people say about me. I absolutely do not care about what people say about me. You could say I am the worst human in the world. That is cool.
If you don't care, then why are we here?
Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna let you respond. Then why am I here? I'm gonna let you respond, but I finally got you up here to say it to your face because I'm not gonna do all of that gossip and shit.
No. I can be one better.
I'm cool with you saying whatever you could say. That
he keeps saying this gossipy shit, but what the hell you thought you was doing on the Fight Club and the Lapeef Network? A whole bunch of Negroes and some women on some gossipy shit about these 30, 40, 50-year-old fucking Great Gorilla and all these other guys. They got to be in their early mid-40s, early 50s. Talking about goddamn relationships and other people's relationships. The hell are you talking about?
That I'm a harlot, that I don't have no hoes and I'm trash or whatever. But when you start saying shit like my wife would be bouncing up on other niggas' dicks and being passed around and shit, you don't see that as disrespectful, fam?
Okay, here's where you went wrong. You presented an optics of your marriage to people. You did that. And then you say, and then certain things you say as a married man, first of all, now you're giving the full context of why you say you got hoes. You shouldn't have said that to begin with because people obviously
you can't tell me what to say.
But once again,
well, you can't tell him what to say.
You can't get mad if people take it like
you can't say my wife will be bouncing up on other niggas' dicks. That ain't got nothing to do with what.
Wait a minute, Anton. You gonna tell him he can't tell you what to say, but he can't say your wife. Man, listening to this, the heart of this conversation, what has this man triggered is the fact that when Anton said, when Super Sly said that your wife probably gonna be bouncing on other men, he knew that was reality. He knew that could be real. He imagined. He reflected on that shit. And then he got upset in his feeling and sent in emails, man, could you please take that down? So that shows how sensitive he is.
What I say?
You put it out here.
No.
You put her out here.
You wanted to be a shock jock content. You wanted
just
to get
a couple months. Wait.
You wanted to get the views.
Here's how much of a hypocrite you are. Hear me out. Wait. Here's where you went wrong. First, you said she needed surgery. You put her business out there, which I didn't agree with. Why would you do that?
I asked people to pray for her while she was going through a surgery. That's what I did.
You don't need everybody's prayers because you don't know people's bad intentions behind that.
I agree with that. I don't give a damn if you don't come off as Christian, and I understand that you wanted everybody's moral support, but I'll be damned if I'm putting out to this space or any space that I need y'all prayers and support for my wife in a health condition. I'll be damned if I would do that. That is not showing leadership as a man, as a husband. That is nobody's business. You can get enough support from family and friends that know you all in your own social space in real life. The hell with all of that. Nobody needs to know your wife's condition.
Can't tell me what to do with my content.
I'm not telling you what.
What you're not answering. What you're not answering is why would you turn disrespectful and start saying that wild shit? Because see, you keep dodging all of the other stuff, but you don't want to.
You said you had hoes, so that tells me, well, this man must have. He must have out. He's allowed to have outside.
Because I say I got hoes, that means that you can say that my wife will be bouncing up on another nigga.
Yes, it does. It does, because that means that she can only put up with your ass having other hoes for so long before she start going out and getting her some extra dick, which she probably doing, and that's why you feeling all in your spirit right now. And that's just facts. But let me go back.
The average person, hold up, let me address that first, because you said you had hoes. The average person gonna listen to that and say, well, he must have outside affairs, because you didn't give all this breakdown context with the extra shit.
You don't watch enough content to actually understand.
I don't
it
watch you like
about
that,
it on a regular basis.
Honestly, I don't.
You know what?
We watch enough.
I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna let you talk without interrupting you the whole time.
Go ahead. I'm not long-winded like that. So if you took offense to that, okay, I get it. But you presented her. You put her out here in everybody's face.
I ain't never presented my wife as a harlot ever.
I never said she was a harlot.
Nigga, you talked about her bouncing up on another nigga's dicks. What's wrong with you?
Y'all got a divorce. That's what I said.
We didn't, nigga. That's false.
I didn't. What did you say?
Now, I can on that particular situation, the thing about saying they got a divorce and they don't have a divorce, I do feel like that wasn't a smart thing for Super Sly to put out there. If we don't have facts on that, I wouldn't speak on nobody else's marriage, particularly if I don't know it to be true or not. I'm not speaking on something if I don't know it to be true or not, or I think it's about to happen, or it may not. I'm not gonna do that. That's not the type of person I am. But I get Super Sly's sentiments. I don't agree with him saying that, but let's continue.
I said if y'all had gotten if you got a divorce, this is how she would move.
Why would you first of all assume or even speak on if a nigga got divorced and what my wife would be doing? That's weird nigga shit, bro.
Because you moving hella sloppy for a married guy, that's why. And the rest of us are looking at you like no married man moves like this.
I do. You don't talk about another man's wife.
Listen, he is definitely moving sloppy. He is definitely moving sloppy. And see, he don't want to deal with that either.
You presented to us. You put it out there.
You weird, nigga. So you weird. You a weird ass nigga.
Okay, listen, Anton.
You weird as fuck, bro. And any nigga that's out here doing
outside
it,
Chicago,
is a weird ass
4 hours
nigga.
From Detroit. I would love to have this conversation in person.
Nigga, you weird as fuck talking about
I'm 4 hours away.
Now, see, I didn't agree with Super Sly. I get what Super Sly is saying. Shut out the 8 Ounce guys. Shut out the Third Ward Colombian. What's up with the 4 Quarter Talk? What's up with R. Avell? What's up, Spawn the Programmer? I see HM in the house. West Bank VDA, Living Life, Propane. Yes. People watching The Godfather. But my position is this, man. I don't like, my brother BMT. Brother. If you want to come up, BMT, come chop it up with me on this one, or you can play the background. I gotta, good to see you over here. Listen, I don't agree with this meetup shit and talk in person bullshit. That's the only thing, only a couple of things I didn't appreciate, didn't really agree with Super Sly saying. I don't agree with the marriage thing. I don't agree with the meeting up. There's no need for all of that. We don't know each other. We don't need to know each other. I'm out for keep the shit on YouTube. I'm not about you driving or somebody driving, meeting me 4 hours, and God knows what the hell gonna happen.
Detroit.
Don't deflect. Nigga,
I'm not deflecting.
And you know what the worst part about
it's a 4-hour drive for me.
You know what the worst part? You know
it's
what the worst
part about it is?
It's a
4-hour drive for me.
You know what the worst part about it is?
So you don't want to have this conversation in person?
You know how a nigga is not a real man? Because he won't even admit that he's wrong. He won't even admit that he's wrong. It's one thing. It's one thing.
You put her out here like this.
It's one thing to talk about me, but it's another thing to just completely be disrespectful like that.
Okay, and
this man has countlessly, Anton Daniels has disrespected black women in general. Even his own wife, I think he's been disrespected. The minute if you don't think as a married man, you inviting women to your house to sleep in your bed to do some fucking content, that's disrespectful in itself. You bring in the women that you know you want to smash, and had conversations about smashing and everything else, and you bring them just to do some under the disguise of doing content. Well, you saying ain't Anton 5'5" talking to man? Look, man. Okay.
I'm offering you the chance to have this conversation in person. But I'm here. You don't want to talk to me, but somehow I'm here,
bro. You disrespectful.
I'm 4 hours from you, bro.
You disrespectful.
I'm 4 hours.
What does that mean?
Make the drop.
So what you want to do? All right. So what you insinuate? Let's just get it out.
I'm not insinuating anything.
So what the fuck you talking about meeting up for then?
You don't want.
Hold on.
You don't want to have this conversation in person?
Because listen.
Because you said you're a real dude. You said you're a real nigga, right? That's you. You're a real guy.
Are you implying that you want to come to Detroit and got smoked? Is that what you're saying?
Did I say that? Where did I say that?
I'm asking you.
No.
So then if that ain't what you're trying to do, then I don't want to fucking meet up. I don't want to be friends.
So you want to meet up for smoke? Is that what you're saying?
You never.
Anton know damn well he ain't built for that. Now all of a sudden, if you ain't got smoke, we don't have to meet. Now, see, this is where the ego. See, this is where we turn just a whole internet disagreement. This is content, guys. Remember, at the end of the fucking day, it's just content. Remember, it's just content. There's no need for violence and acting a goddamn ass. Y'all both married men, got families and shit, and y'all want to, act a goddamn fool in Detroit or wherever y'all gonna meet at?
Listen.
Okay, wait. So you want to?
No. If
so you only want to meet up for smoke?
And you want to meet up on that type of time, then say that shit. But don't insinuate nothing. Don't act like you that tough, like you really want to pull up.
I'm not tough.
That ain't even what
I never said I was tough.
That ain't what we. Then don't say that shit.
Okay, what's it gonna take for me to, Anton?
Other type of shit.
What's it gonna take?
Meeting with you unless it's on that other shit.
Okay, what's it gonna take?
I don't want to meet with you, nigga, unless we got smoke for real in real life.
Okay, we got smoke. I want to meet up.
All right, cool. Send me an email, Anton Daniels 413.
Wait. Let me.
Man, see, I don't agree with all this, man. See, we don't need all of this, man. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not feeling this. Oh, we gonna meet, but see now at this point, when they doing this shit, that means that okay, this is about content. See, this is about content, and we gonna do this shit for content. Because that's all this becomes. We're taking real life situations and we're transferring it into some content just to entertain people. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Both of y'all, man. I ain't feeling that. I ain't feeling this at all. Y'all too grunt, man. And Super Sly, you should know better. Come on, man. We don't need all of that.
Let me write that. Hold on, come on, man. Let me write it down.
Anton Daniels 413 @gmail.com, and then we can figure that shit out. Anton Daniels 413 @gmail.com.
All right, I'll email you right now.
I bet. Weird ass niggas get on my fucking nerves. I hate these niggas, man.
Now, wait a minute. You weird. This is some weird shit you just agreed to. That was some weird shit. That was a weird ending, a weird exchange of you as a grown ass. I want to say he may be in his late 30s, early 40s, maybe. I know Super Sly more closer to my age. I'm 47. I think Super Sly definitely may be in his 40s, early 40s or so. Super Sly been around a long ass time. And to be honest, guys, Anton has been around a long ass time. Anton just start being hot with the last 3 years. Because Anton, I saw old ass videos of Anton and his family. When his, like with his child, his daughter was on some of the shit. This was like 6, 7, 8 years ago. See, some of these people who hot now, and a lot of people don't, they didn't just come out of nowhere. They didn't just come. Anton been around a long ass time doing family content. Well, supposedly family content. What's up, BMT? What's up, player? You there, brother?
What's up?
What's up, K? Hey,
Not
man.
much.
Hey, man, I got to show you some love, man. Those referrals you got, man, that you gave me.
Yeah.
Man, I watch you from the clouds a lot, but when you be going live, I be usually working them, but I gotta definitely, man, I can't even support you enough with the business you gave me, man.
That's all right, man. Anything you want, brother.
I appreciate it, man. Anything, man. Whatever, hit me up, man. I appreciate the networking, man.
Sure.
Definitely, man. So what's on your mind based on what I've shown? What's up?
Shout out to BMT, man.
What's up, BMT?
How's everyone doing? It has been
I ain't seen you guys in a minute, so
yeah.
We have to go on with life and we have to go on with business. Like
I know. I've been so busy with business, man. So
Facts.
But this Anton is a character. That's what he is. And he's a content creator.
Right.
And the way he's doing on the internet right now, that's not really Anton. It's not really him. Let's be honest.
Do you know him offline? Have you talked to him?
No, I've never met him. At first, the way I met him was he was a business finance guy.
Okay.
And he switched it up to doing this women content.
Right, he did.
So I stopped rocking with him. I stopped following him. So.
Right, and I remember that because I mean Anton been around. A lot of people don't know Anton been around a long time.
Hell yeah.
He been. Yeah. I know. I saw videos of him doing financial whatever stuff.
Yes.
The real estate stuff, like maybe 6, 7 years ago.
Yeah. He did that before, even when KS was still alive. He was still doing some financial stuff even after he passed. And I was watching him here and there, but then all of a sudden he switched into some type of drug lord. And
drug lord. He called him a drug lord.
Yeah, now he's some type of untouchable dude, So I think I don't know. He just switched. He's just all for content, Anton is really not like that. Really not like that. But Super Sly is right. I watch Super Sly a lot. I rock with him. But Super Sly is right. The way he was moving about his marriage. I know I'm a married man. I can't bring no women to my house to do content. Are you crazy?
No.
You freaking out your mind?
Exactly. Who doing that? Why would you want to bring a content creator to your house? Why would you want to do that?
So this is where And we see this a lot. We see this a lot with a lot of we've seen this a lot with a lot of black men in this space. It's the same. You stay here long enough, you start losing yourself, and you want to start chasing the same one. Again, I think I didn't really take notice of this dude until Erica. Erica, I'm not sure a lot of people know who Erica was, but Erica Williams used to do finance,
Yeah,
talk about trucking,
right.
real estate. So a lot of us, we all understood because all three of us are within those same circle realms. So like, okay, cool. So then here we see a black family man coming on with his wife, talking about business and family. Cool. Now all of a sudden, all right, y'all, I'm gonna teach y'all the game about these 3 or 4s. Nigga, what? Wait, hold up, bro. I could have sworn you talking about Jesus and family and like what? Hold up, bro. Is this a Tubi movie? Like, nigga, what is going on? And so now we're listening to Greenleaf special, and it's not making sense because now what does this have to do with black excellence? And not only that, and business, because you're telling us about 3 or 4s in the latest gossip of high value men. This ain't got a damn thing to do with goddamn building anything tangible. Like, us three know you can't talk that kind of shit in no business world. They will be like, no, you're too much of a liability.
Exactly.
Because you're talking like, so now, but see, it started turning negative for the. Actually, I know why I met Anton. You know why I met Anton? It was who was the guy? The guy who told his R. Kelly story. The guy sitting in the car.
Damn, I know.
Glendon Cameron. Cameron. Because those two used to do business with each other.
Actually, they never did. They were supposed to do business.
Oh,
and
yeah.
That's when Glendon dropped that video, and that's when Anton backed out.
Right, and so
yeah,
at that point, I wouldn't know why would it be conducive to go do red pill or any type of that talk if you're trying to have a clean image. Like I wouldn't know. I mean, it wouldn't make logical sense. But I understand when you're saying, "Hey, we got to get this money," And now for us as family men, I'm like, okay, you're sitting on here doing almost a 12-hour shift on YouTube. Nigga, when do you go to work? When do you go to work?
Exactly. When do you work on your business?
He actually to just want to make a note of this. Anton fashioned himself on YouTube as an entrepreneur, and then the last 3-6 months I hear about him. He work and talk. He talked against getting jobs, and now we find out he working. He got a job. I'm confused.
See,
he has a 6-figure job. He's an entrepreneur. He's an investor. He's all this.
And then, because then he said he spoke of having a job, and then he also, because when he spoke about the job, he stated some stuff as it related to getting health insurance and benefits.
See, now that's where I started looking sideways like a mother, because I'm like, hold up, bro. And how are you a millionaire with no insurance?
Yeah.
Like, hold up, bro. You didn't get no life policy, no health insurance. Like, these things, granted, y'all know I do a whole security business. I would make sure, first, I'm going to make sure I have some kind of insurance. Especially if I'm hitting $1 million. Yes, we need insurance. And say something. You get online saying and doing what you're saying, bruh, it gets dangerous.
Yeah, and you get somebody like SUPASLY that's going to watch you and analyze you. SUPASLY is a very smart individual. Don't go to his YouTube page and think because he plays around and smile. That man is really smart, and he's going to call you out. You know, there's a few things I don't agree with him all the time, but most of the time I watch SUPASLY, and you learn a lot from him, and he's going to call you out. That's just him.
Okay, but so let's ask the question this.
Yeah.
Why, if you are a businessman why would you put on the perception of infidelity online?
Exactly. I don't know. Content, stupid ass content.
Maybe you can help me. Why would any man, knowing you, as much as they like talking on panels about women can take everything, why would you be online begging women, begging certain types of women?
The stripper, what's her name? The tall, what's her name that he was begging that he got on the on a live with? Remember that Six the Goddess?
Was that the
Six the Goddess?
The brown skin chocolate chip?
Six the Goddess.
Yeah, he brought Six the Goddess to his home, a former stripper, to his house where his wife lived.
Yep. Not only her, it was another lady. He did the same thing on the Lapeef show. They was up to discussing. Talking about we could have the discussion. We can get the hotel. You can come to the I'm like, nigga, are you serious?
Exactly.
Are you? Man, come on, man. And so then you think, see, this is the thing, man, with a guy like him, like as reckless as he was talking. And then as soon as another man say you keep doing what you're doing and your wife gonna be bouncing on somebody else, now you in your feelings and want to fight.
Exactly.
But look,
if I'm bringing strippers to my house for content, I should be watching my back because
man. So I'm like, wait a minute. You basically want to pretend like that's not a possibility when you basically living in a fucking loft in downtown Detroit by yourself.
Yep, with a bed in it. He has a bed in that loft, and he use that place for content. It's not like an office. I have an office, but if I put a blow up bed in my office, don't you think my wife will have question marks?
Yes, but no. But see the thing, that place was not made. That place was made like it's my home. Now I know what you make a place for content. Of course, you may have a little living area to sit down. Nigga, that was a place that was built to live, not for no content.
But see, that's what I was gonna get. Like, we already saw how this worked out for somebody bigger than Anton. Who was that dark skinned dude? All the women loved, and it blew up in his face.
Oh, Derek Jackson.
So if Derek Jackson got caught up in this shit, why, Anton? You're not on a Derek Jackson level. Why would you do it? Well, see, I think there's something special about the Negro online. Because if Derek got caught, why would you go do it? Right. Why would you go do it? I'm just, you see what I'm saying? Look at Derek Jackson went and got a apartment from his family. What did his wife and them go do? Well, he got an apartment down there. So guess what? Taking women down there. Infidelity. They're going to use, they're going to take all that shit to court. There's no way you got to have some type of investors or friends around you, not the niggas on the panel, not the niggas on Fight Club, that are at least telling you, hey, I don't think this is a good idea.
And you know what, BMT? Whatever you put on the internet, people have the right to judge. You can't get mad when people talk about it. If you don't want people to know about your private business and things about you, you don't put that on the internet. Plain and simple.
I'm like, dude, you the one did this. You're the one who this dude actually. This is when I lost disrespect for Anton. This nigga flat out said when talking about he tried to put himself like he's so much smarter, better than everybody, and I'm this arrogant Negro that everybody can't stand, and they basically want to be like me and envious of me. This dude said, don't tell me if this is some awkward ass red pill type shit. This nigga said that when I met my wife, I talked to her. When I spoke to her, this is to meet and try to date someone, right? This Negro said he asked his wife. This is what he admitted. He was proud of this. He asked his wife about, in a vulgar way, about giving him oral sex and what her mouth and jaws will do.
I wouldn't bring that
man disrespecting his wife online. This is what he said. Listen, this is is what a grown ass 40-year-old man said. That's how he met his wife.
But see, that's why you know it's fake. That's why I have to agree with Kane that it's not matching up. Because in one breath, you'll argue with Mr. Fantastic about how you love black women, your mother, your daughter, and X, Y, and Z. Then on the next breath, you sucking off Pearl and telling how the glory of that pasty white brawn was the best thing since sliced bread. And then you go to Mr. Fleece Johnson. Like, I'm like, at this point, nigga, I don't know what to say about you, my nigga, because you don't move like that of a family man if you care about your family. Granted, you have panels with dudes who talk about age of consent easily.
Facts.
So at this point, then I get mad if your wife stops wanting to be seen around you when you host a live with degenerates that like talking about having access to women, abuse, and all kind of derogatory behavior. So at that point, why would anybody with any type of civility want to be around you? Because they're going to go not to you, to her, and say, "Well, damn, so he got you like that now." But we never heard him say none of that shit when she was on the show like that. But after a while, he got around certain men. Mind you, the men you hang with don't got shit to lose.
None.
I would never want to hang with niggas that don't got nothing tangible to lose, but goddamn JP, Fatty, whatever widow niggas like nigga, you picked the worst degenerates of the Avengers.
Facts.
So I can't feel bad for you that you begging goddamn women that, mind you, they exposing you that, oh yeah, he did this, he can give me money and give me that. Nigga, y'all can't say it's the black woman's fault on this one. Because the women exposed you. Why is he online begging me, a single woman, when he got a wife? That was the women that said that. Why are you begging us? I'm not your woman. Beg your bitch.
Exactly.
So at that point, you beg him, Six, call me. Six, call me.
Yeah.
I said, Jesus. So you can't get mad if your woman is online kicking with some young nigga talking between her legs. You can't get mad.
But see, that's the reason why. And shout out to Sexy Red TV. What's up, YouTube cameras? What's up, NT? Listen, that's why he wanted smoke with Super Sly, because Super Sly brought that up and he couldn't handle it. He couldn't handle it because he know that's a reality. That could be true. You think you can get away with all this shit you doing? Women coming to the house, you think your wife ain't got a problem, even if she agreed to it? You don't, just because a woman agreed to something don't mean they ain't got a problem with it.
I'll sleep with one eye open.
Exactly.
I'll never close my eyes. Fuck that. I'll never.
You think just because she letting you do this, you got, and this ain't just one woman. I'm talking countless women.
If she go to court,
I'm talking some thoroughbreds coming through.
around your wife and children.
Yeah,
around your wife and children.
Your main address, your home address.
Another grown ass woman walking around half ass naked, taking a shower, got her 90s on and shit.
In your kitchen. Well,
then you say she's friends with my wife. What?
Right. Come on, man. Look. You can't sit. And see, that's the thing. He up there acting like he didn't have those conversations before they came to his house. There's no way in hell you damn near had those conversations online in front of everybody among 300, 400, 500 people. I can only imagine what those phone calls were like
But she already said that. She said, listen, if I want to show the text messages or the cash apps, I got your ass. And you gotta understand, man, when that shit is online in the eyes of the public, all you need is a lawyer. All you need is a lawyer and say, hey, I need all of that shit on this man's channel. You think you can delete it, you really can't. All you gotta do is, your wife has access to lawyers off of your dime. And she's gonna be able to get your ass. So what Sly was telling him that, hey, Rita's getting tired of you. You can't feel no type of way because you created the atmosphere. I don't like I said, right. Like again, and we all are family men. There's not that many of us. And the niggas that gave up their families for fucking YouTube, which is insane to me, you join in the ranks.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
it is, man. But I'm trying to figure out. So now it boils down to, you get mad because another man, and he felt so threatened by that or upset about that, you email him to take it down. And the thing about it, the guy refused. But
Right.
You created this content. You're the one who had these women on your channel, going live in your house, or now I guess you got a separate loft and all this other shit. You did this.
That's separation, bro.
You did this.
How does divorce work? You gotta have how many days of separation? 366 days.
Yep.
Sorry. I'm not saying you getting divorced. I know a lot of people came to my damn channel. BMW, you don't go on out. I said we can co-parent. I know you had to do a whole speech about me and Rita are good and X, Y, and Z. If y'all good, I don't know no man that want to sleep or live outside his own house. Fuck that. That make no sense to me.
Listen,
All right,
man.
all right, D. Darrell, BMT. I gotta go to a meeting, but thanks for having me up. It's
Your
good
wife
seeing
putting
you,
you out the house,
BMT.
Kay, your wife putting you out the house? Is that what's happening? That cold?
No. I got a meeting. All right,
bro.
guys. It's good to see y'all. Have a good one.
Good to see you.
Take care of yourself,
Peace.
player.
Now, I will say this to Brother Sly. And Sly, we go back. Me, you, and D, we from the old school, all the way up there to the Rumbles, all the way up back then to the olden days of O'Shea and a lot of them when this stuff was forming up. I don't think nobody needs to meet outside of YouTube. No, too much stuff can happen, man. I don't want Brother Sly going up there to meet that dude. And Anton, you don't need to go meet him. That's insane. That's insane. Y'all don't nobody needs to meet anybody. You know what I'm saying? I will say that. But if what Sly said struck a nerve, then there was truth to what he said.
It did. It's very obvious. It did. It's very obvious that he struck a nerve, because ain't no way in hell, man. You take it upon yourself to send an email. Then when you do a smoke show and you see him in there, like, yeah, I want him to come. He specifically laid that segment out so that he could talk to Super Sly one-on-one. Yeah. Oh, he was triggered.
So what was you gonna tell him? Was that if
you wanted to confront him about saying that shit about his wife bouncing on other men's dicks?
But hold up, wait. You can't get mad because if he was telling, he had a show with another man where he talked about let's go to the mall and see who can pull the most bitches. That was you, nigga. That was you, Anton.
Right.
You was on a panel with other men, with this man saying you could pull other bitches. So how do you get mad if a content creator says, well, you can't get mad if Rita goes out there and starts bouncing on penises?
Yeah. Now it's about don't disrespect my wife, don't disrespect me, nigga. You basically consume disrespectful behavior every goddamn day. Every time you get online, you saying disrespectful shit to black women. You made a whole fucking career out of that. You actually grifted away from that financial shit you was doing that wasn't hidden to doing that to make it off of on YouTube.
See,
that's facts.
That is facts.
So now the shit is coming home. Now you want to get. I don't understand this. People getting now in their feelings over stuff that they created.
Because
they created this.
It's okay for me to make fun of me. It's like how we say the N-word and then another group says the N-word back to us and it triggers the shit out of us. You had that recollection of, granted, he's done a lot. He went harder. And see, here's the problem, Anton. You went harder and to bat for the white bitch than you did your own wife. That's what scares the fuck out of me. And if you want, I'm just gonna ask you. I'm only, I've been gone for a while, so as my bro, we watch. You were going harder to defend Pearl, someone who talks shit about black women, your wife, and you defended her, but you didn't care to defend your wife. You didn't.
Yeah.
That's what. So why now all of a sudden you got smoked with a man that brought up the facts about what you've been saying about your own wife? We would have never known that Rita was having a surgery about certain parts of her body. We would have never known that. You started talking about that. We would have never known nothing about your daughters. You started talking about that.
He did.
You opened the floodgates. So you can't get mad. I see, this is why I think that it's something like y'all gotta understand how to lead content in your everyday life. The fuck, y'all gotta separate that shit. There's nothing like I said. They practically destroyed their brand. There's not salvageable about this brand. The Fight Club, that brand went to shit. It did.
Yeah. It did. He let those goofies co-op it. And now you got like Team Fatty and all these other niggas running around. What's up, T?
What's going on? What's
What's up, man? Congratulations on the purge, man. I was watching in the clouds, but I was there.
No, I appreciate it. Thanks. No, I just wanted to just join the conversation, just briefly, because I get it. I didn't see the Super Sly Anton debate or any of that. I don't know how it went down. I do remember what happened with Pearl and Anton, and it seemed like things kind of got blown out of proportion, because I know he was talking about what happened with the business and everything. I don't remember him defending like any of her talking points or any of that other shit. So I think people kind of took it personally that he didn't just denounce the chick. You know what I'm saying? He didn't just denounce the chick when that shit was going on, but I don't remember him defending her like that. So y'all can bring me up to speed if I forgot something.
This, man, the shit happened. I don't remember, but I've heard multiple people say that in the space. So I just took it for what it was worth, Yeah. So, but I didn't.
He did. I watched the shit. It's okay. I can help y'all with us.
I mean, yeah. If I missed something, I remember I broke down when they were talking about the contracts, when they were trying to say that she was giving people the 360 deals and stuff like that, which for an independent contractor that's using resources from, You know what I'm saying? From an umbrella company or whatever, that 30% is standard. Like it was standard. I remember breaking that down, and that's the only thing I remember him saying about it, really.
But she
So
wanted more than 30%.
When they was talking about it was her
He said
versus black women,
30%.
that's all I remember him saying. Yeah.
Because if I could remember from that what was the guy? The British guy.
I know who you're talking about.
He said that contract he explained wasn't 30%. It was a little worse than that.
It was way worse than that. It was way worse. It was a shitty contract. Not only that, when she started going on talking about how slavery wasn't bad as it said it was, or other stuff. No.
Yeah, no, that right there,
So-
like that happened.
so-
I don't remember him defending that talking point.
No,
He didn't defend that. He didn't defend that.
I don't remember him defending that. I remember him
I-
defending the business, or just at least interpreting it, bro.
Okay, so I don't feel like investing too much into this for Anton. Sorry.
Yeah, so I mean, I get what you're saying. Like, if he came up here and was defending that chick more so than he defended his wife, absolutely, bro. But I don't remember him defending that chick's talking points, bro, or any of that other shit. Just the business.
Well,
Now, from what I saw with the contracts and stuff, when they laid that out, like I said, that's standard. When you're using another company's resources, studios, all of that stuff like that, that's standard. You're gonna get between 25 and 40% negotiable.
Now that's her standard contract, but Sarah Garvey contract, the one that he was quoted, wasn't 30%. It was way more than that.
Yeah, and I even broke that down with it as like all them contracts. You're an independent contractor, so they're all negotiable. Like if you didn't like it, you negotiate it, or you just don't take it. But for you to know it's a bad deal and sign it anyway, and if it's a bad deal for you, because some contracts, depending on my skill set and my system and the way that I'm doing things, it might be good for me, but it's not good for you. You know what I'm saying? I can have between 25 and 40% on a sliding scale, which would be good for me because it incentivizes me to put up that volume because I could do it, but it might not be good for you because that's not your skill set. You know what I'm saying? So like an independent contractor's contracts, or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that because I give out independent contracts.
So you know how it is. Some of them deals are going to be good for some people, and they're not going to be good for others.
But my thing was that Sarah Garvey's situation was that now when you're saying 30%, you mean she take 30% or they take 30%?
Nah, they get 30%. She get the other 70.
That's
She gets 70.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Absolutely. I'm gonna be honest,
bro. I mean, look, I'm an independent contractor now, bro, and that's how it works, bro. But I get to use the company's resources. Yeah, I get to work under the company's umbrella, and then on top of that, she was like, the contract says after a certain amount of time they walk away and keep all their intellectual property.
Yeah, but see that's an issue. Because the way I'm looking at that, there's some industries where that would make sense. Mm-hmm. But social media industry makes no sense. No. That's a hard contract.
Right.
For the contract. Because the reason why I'm saying that is because even though you are, and this is the thing, Auntie, as an independent contractor, to be honest with you, the way it works in my industry in mental health, when I have contractors, they use their own tools and resources.
Right.
Understandable.
I can provide shit for them. But they can use their own. Like he don't have to use her instruments to do content.
You're absolutely right. And but in your industry, like just like you said, even as an independent contractor, somebody might come to you either for the leads, clients, whatever the case may be, but they're not working under the umbrella of your company. Like in her case, they would be working under the umbrella of the company. It depends. Just like you said, independent contract. The contracts are going to be
independent contract out to another therapist. You are working under the umbrella of my company.
Mm-hmm. So you get the bulk of it,
huh?
You get the bulk of it.
I don't get the bulk of it per session, but I get I don't get.
You get a cut.
Yeah, I mean, definitely get. It is also a different service, though. It's
that's what I'm saying. I say some industries. To me, I'm looking at it per industry. Now,
so hold on. So I'm gonna say it like this. So for those of us who done work with, I'll say like somebody like O'Shea or different other content creators. Like one, subscribers, they would stop the show and say, "Hey, go to this person and subscribe to their channel." So that way, if you want to follow the content. Another thing was, if we did content with the brother whoever we did content with, we always had that of some sort of agreement that this is also part of your intellectual property. This ain't no bullshit where, well, after a certain amount of time, this is my property. No, this is my property, but that's what Sarah Garvey brought up. This is my property. I came up with content. I came up with the ideas. I'll be damned if you're making money off of what I wrote or I came up with. That was a big issue because her shit was not original.
It depends. See, this is the issue with that. If I was Sarah Garvey or whoever else, if I use my own resources to create the content, I want.
Yeah, you didn't slide that the other direction. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly.
If I'm not using your studio,
but
if I'm not using your studio, but either way, if I can't take it, then there's no deal. There's just no deal.
If I'm using her resources and it's on her channel, then yeah, that's her property.
Yeah.
But hold on. But he already said. See, that's what I'm saying. Maybe like I said, this is old, but he already brought up the bullshit. Like, hey, I gave her a shot. I tried to work with her, but then the stuff that she was trying to do with his money, it was a no-go. So if you're working with somebody and then they start having finagled issues with your money, you're not going to continue on with them. We done seen this happen plenty of times when they come down to the money or anything like that. Like if somebody says, I want to cash app D Darrell, or they cash app or send something on my show, I'm going to make sure D Darrell gets his money because that was something he said. Or I make sure, hey, if y'all like what y'all hearing, go to D Darrell. This is where he's at. This is his stuff. Or when I hear from that of the BBN, hey, everybody has rights to that of the property or to replay it on their stream because that's all their work. So they also make sure that they get their pay because that's also their work. That was not what happened. That's why the Africans who were hooning on her shit started feeling really stupid. But even the woman that was, oh yeah, like, I don't know why y'all talking about Pearl, started having confessions of a black woman about, that's she's a bitch.
Jenny, whatever.
Yeah, so you can't say that, and mind you, the Africans started calling her out.
No, and I'm with y'all 100%. I don't even mind having them conversations, them discussions, because here I roasted the chick because of what the fuck she said, how she looked, all of that shit, bro, because of what she said and the fact that she don't know shit and all of that, bro. But when it came to like saying that her business wasn't legitimate, I'm like, I didn't see anything that showed that the business wasn't legitimate. And that's what I was saying. When I heard Anton defending anything, I just saw that. Like, he just interpreted that. I don't remember him doing that. So I know a lot of folks was trying to just be biased because they don't like the chick. And I feel, I'm like, you don't like the chick, roast the chick, because she is full of shit with a lot of the shit that she says. And I get that. But I can't, as a businessman myself, I can't slander a legitimate business. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that.
I feel you on that.
Like I said, to me,
and I get it. Like that Sarah Garvey deal probably wasn't a good deal for him. It was probably top heavy and weighted. You know what I'm saying? Weighted on the side of the company, and that's why, as an independent contractor, it's up to you whether or not you want to take the damn contract. You know what I'm saying? Like that is what it is, bro. Like, why the hell would you sign that shit if it wasn't good for you, bro?
So, like I said, when Anton stood 10 toes down, along with a lot of other black men in the spaces for Pearl, they all had to hold that L defending their white snow queen, because then all of a sudden she started turning on black men. She started calling, hey, aren't you going to defend me? Or I got something for y'all, or I'm going to start flagging y'all and all that shit. So the fact that you will still defend a bitch like that, it shows me that you're a fucking coon. You're a traitor. Because why would you side with somebody that literally, see now it's all jogging back to me. The obsidian shit, the personal shots and videos, the talking about the black content creators and shit, the pull-ups and stuff. No. The bitch was foul. And she definitely had a lot of these black men in her pocket doing her bidding. So Anton has to hold that L also. Again, there's a consistency of how he moves as a black man, and especially amongst black people in business. So you can't tell me one thing that you're for your community, or you're for that of bringing up your status with black people, but then you have questionable dealings with certain people that are against that of your best interest. And then not only that, he's done said all kind of crazy shit about black people too. Like I mean, like I said, this is a
Yeah,
very interesting. So I mean, y'all
that's
can
why
say
I don't
I have
mind
no
having
respect
that
for the motherfucker.
conversation. Yeah, no, I don't mind having that conversation because I can't even argue with that shit.
Right.
This is just said. I can't even argue with that shit right there. I just saw like that part right there when he was doing that, and I even saw when they was talking about. He was like, "Look, all of these contracts are negotiable, and there are different options for different people." And the way he pretty much broke it down was just, "Hey, if all you gonna do is just show up to the studio and all you want to do is talk, and we can actually turn this into content and dump subs on your ass, that's a pretty goddamn good deal, man." You know what I'm saying? And you was only making less than $1,000 a month doing YouTube before, and we about to jump up your AdSense and all of that shit. Like 30% of $8, $9, $10,000 a month is better than, you know what I'm saying, 100% of $900 a month. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense for some people. Like, but if that's all you want to do is talk. Now, if you already editing your own videos, you already got your own equipment, you don't want to come to the studio, then that's probably not a good deal for you.
So okay, so I'm glad. So
Yeah.
I'm saying that, but this is why I said. This is why I said I know.
I'm just saying that I heard them explain that, and I was like, I can't argue with that.
No, but see, that's why I said I can't take. I have to take Anton at a 1/3 of a glass, because if I know you're on her payroll as her puppet, then I can't take you serious, because you done already shown your cutters like Obsidian, and she's already exposed that, hey, I got you black men on my payroll. She brought that up. She done said how she got certain dudes that were going behind flagging or snitching and doing all kind of bullshit. So it's just a lot of stuff that we have to start.
So what happened to the MTR deal?
Huh?
Mediocre.
Yeah, because
no. Mediocre tutorial called her out. Yeah, he called her out.
But but he also went out to London and he was out there and it was all gravy. He called her out when everybody else started calling her ass out. He kind of rolls with the tide, bro. Like as soon as his audience turns on and one of his guests, then he turns too.
He grifted away from her.
I mean, he's done that with how many times has he done that though, bro? We saw he just did it with the balloon pop dude. He just did the same shit. You know what I'm saying? He just did the same shit. Like he does that all of the time. Like whenever he rolls with the tide of his comment thread.
Whatever.
That's what MTR does. If his comment thread ain't feeling it, then yeah.
Whatever is good for my brand.
Yeah, he'll put up a video a couple days later saying, "Hey, fucking, hey, my bad. I should have done this. I should have changed this."
Yeah.
But
if it ain't good for my brand, I ain't fucking with it.
Okay. So let me ask this question. What about Anton Dissension has shown that of the best of a black family man, black excellent, black business? Could anybody please give me a good example of what he has shown that has actually exemplified that? As he started, when he went away from economic talk to whatever bullshit he started doing. Can anybody show me where was that of the attributes of showcasing that?
I couldn't tell you.
There is none. Because talking about age of consent ain't got shit to do with nothing with business. Talking about goddamn bringing certain type of frivolous behavior into your house, hell fucking no. There's just too many goddamn red flags, so you can't get mad that now, mind you, when the children predatory talk got it out of hand and it started affecting his business. All right, y'all, I got to shut down Fight Club. I know, but I did a show about it. I said, no, y'all niggas knew what y'all were doing. Y'all were talking about that shit, and y'all were getting mad grease. Hell, y'all passed around pictures of other people's kids. So at that point, Anton, that's your baby. That's your baby.
And okay, well, I didn't want to get to that, but being that happened,
but you got to, bro.
It happened, but okay.
Well, I'm just saying. So his wife, you don't think she ain't gonna be questioning that shit in the bedroom? Like, nigga, why are you hanging? What man, if you are an honorable man, would hang around that type of shit? I'll be that dude. I'll be that bad guy. Because at that point, this is what I'm saying. Okay, nigga, now I gotta question you. You know more. You literally are housing the Glendon Cameron circus right now.
I get what you're saying, BMT, and for real, it makes sense. I think we got to understand that different people be on this bitch for different reasons. Like, and I feel you, like you up here, you trying to set an example for men, you know what I'm saying, especially black men and all of that shit. His shit is Anton Daniels' Millionaire Morning Show and shit like that. So. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
Just, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers just doing shit,
I'm,
bro. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
just,
Like,
right.
this is my network. I'm fucking with other YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of just doing what the fuck is hot and what's popular. You know what I'm saying?
If,
That's just kind of what they doing. I'm like, I wouldn't take that shit for more than
if,
a fucking grain of salt, bro. These people
see,
acting.
if the white boys down the alley know to stay the fuck away from Fresh and Fit off of their talking points, I don't know what else you can say. There has to be validity to that. And like I said, your brand, if somebody takes if somebody takes a lot of the stuff that was said on his panel and literally showcase that shit at his workplace and say, this is what he does, listen, his restaurant will get fucked up. His goddamn business or livelihood will get fucked up. Not that we want that to happen, but you and I and Zero understand these niggas on here don't give a shit. They don't. They don't.
I
They
know
do not.
that. I'm with
They
you,
do not. They do not, bro. I would never. I don't understand it, bro. Like I would even show nothing. But I mean, but at this point, you can't get mad at Sly. The Sly is now showing you the mirror of what you put out there. You want to be the Kardashian, my nigga? Guess what? Lights, camera, action. Don't talk about my wife, nigga. You don't talk about your wife, so why can't I? It's a rap battle.
Yeah,
It's a
I
content battle.
said that. I said that a while ago too. A lot of folks do that shit. They talk about shit. They bring their shit up. Like you use that as a talking point all of the time when they say you anti-black. Well, this is anti, mind you. When they say you anti-black woman, you anti-black people. Oh, I got black daughters. I got a whole black wife. You say all of that shit, and then people start dissecting that shit. Now you got a problem with it. It's like you can't be exposing your chin and then get mad when somebody hits you in the motherfucker. That's
That's
what it is. You can't just be
right.
serving that shit up. You know,
That's what
so
I'm
I
saying.
get it.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like there's just some
I mean, a lot of folks on here do that shit.
but right. But I'm saying if you're doing the and mind you, I didn't mind the Anton morning show. I thought it was cool. You know, him, his wife coming on there wearing Gucci robes and stuff, talking. Oh, okay, this is different. This is cool. Okay, you're showing your sneakers. All right, I get it. But then it started going into a darker realm. Like, what is this? BET after dark? Like, what the fuck? Like, hold on, my nigga. Like, wait, let's slow down with it. Then it started. Okay, let's up the ante. Let's up the edginess. Okay, let's have Fight Club. Okay, cool. Okay, I give granted. We that was pretty all right. But then it's like you got to outdo every season. And now, are you Fight Club or are you the morning show? Because which one is generating you the money? And which one? Because now you can't separate the two.
Well, the Fight Club channel has been rebranded as After Hours with Anton Daniels.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was a rebrand, which I understood that from a business perspective. He had plans for it. And it was just hey, rebrand it early. It's better to rebrand it early than late. You know, because it's likely to get demonetized and maybe even knocked off of fucking YouTube. And if it's connected to all of those other AdSenses, it could put the other channels at risk too. So that just made sense from a business perspective. You're always better to make that pivot early than late. You know, so I don't,
right.
you know, with that.
I get you with that. You know,
Because you're right, there was some wild shit getting said, bro, on there, and that's what happened. You got open panel.
And so I understand when they did their farewell shit and okay, guys, what are we gonna do? And there's like they were like, I said, damn, like I'm like, y'all can't get mad, bro. Like, this man has liabilities and stuff. Okay, like and we all understand that, and now social media has a ripple effect. What you say or do online, John Morant or anybody, that can come back to get you. That can come back to affect your livelihood. Even down to the turtle man at the balloon thing, he lost his job going to a social media thing popping balloons. So
that's all. That's kind of that's still alleged at this point. They have.
Hey, listen. I'm just saying but what we do know, it has affected his life. So when I'm looking at this stuff right now, that where you were living in a family like setting, now you're sleeping in a 1-bedroom loft. I'm like, nigga, you couldn't go get if you're a millionaire, why couldn't you get another house? What's wrong with your credit? Why couldn't you go get you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, D Darrell knows what I'm talking about with this shit too, bro. Anybody that calls themselves, like, puts millionaire in their title is questionable any fucking way, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, millionaires usually don't have to make it part of their name.
He went back to work to go get health insurance. He lost me. I discounted that ever since.
Oh yeah, when you're making bread, you just pay for that shit.
Exactly.
Like
and it's a big ass tax deduction, so I don't know what the fuck he.
I would have hoped that is like, bro, ain't no way that I have workers and I'm like, hey, and then I think we went over the plan on getting health insurance, man. Like I went over that so many times for like drivers and 1099, and I'm like, hold on, bro, how the fuck are you teaching business class out to Eric Williams and other people? And we've all gone over some concept of getting insurance. So you're not going to tell me, well, I got to go get a job to get insurance for my wife. Nigga, what?
Yeah. Huh? I mean, it was a time when you may have had to. I know I had a time. This was a while back, like maybe what the fuck, back in 2014. And it just made sense because my business was going down. You know what I'm saying? Like business was just rough. And on top of that, it just made more sense to go to work. The benefits were right there. You know what I'm saying? It just made sense, but I wasn't a fucking millionaire neither.
My thing, you actually have more benefits by having your wife work for you, and the insurance is through your wife. You mean that there's all kinds of deductions that come with that? If you're an entrepreneur, if you have an LLC and you have her as an employee, and she is drawing those benefits, that's partly paid through her in the business. Along with other people that are working for you, if that's how you're framed, your corporation is structured, then you go and get another job. I mean, but you have to be profitable.
I'm sorry.
Exactly. I don't know. Like I say, that's why I went back to work. You know what I'm saying? We ain't turning a profit.
Yeah, you have to be profitable though.
And that shit happens, bro. And it happened for a lot of like business owners had to go back to work, but most of them weren't millionaires.
No. We get that. We get after COVID. A lot of people, we normally know everybody took a hit. We do know people have business and they also have secondary jobs or other sub jobs going on. We're not shaming nobody for that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also looking at it as, for me as a family man, not having insurance is a no-go. You understand me? Like, I got kids. Yeah. They're going to get kids. We know kids are going to get sick. We have things that nothing is promised tomorrow. Like, I can't tell you, mind you, for black men, Lord knows, man, I don't know why, but I've seen so many black men where something happens to them and their wife is like left with all the bills. Why? Because nobody got insurance. Nobody got the stuff, the paperwork done, or that whatever liability, you know what I'm saying, stuff. So that's why you can't say I'm a well-to-do man and I didn't take care of the ground surface level. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you didn't take care of the ground surface level things, but you're buying Jordan sneakers, jackets. You saying you're going on trips, you flying out goddamn strippers to your home, nigga, but you didn't get insurance, nigga. What the fuck? Like, hold up, bro. This is why I'm saying it's bullshit at this point. You're not gonna tell me you jump past your family's necessities for goddamn the nigga shit. That's why I'm like, okay, bro, please shut the fuck up, please, because how your wife needs an operation. You should have took care of that shit years ago. We're good. Like I said, we're just talking. We're just talking, but I'm just saying, I know one thing. If I was in business or we were doing something of that certain type of level, yes, make sure we file for some type of insurance policy. Auntie, make sure we got some kind of health insurance for our workers, so that we take it out of their check. Simple.
I mean, but hey, that would be in a perfect world, but you got less and less companies. D. Durrell can attest, less and less companies that they can even afford to do that, or it even makes sense to do it these days. They doing the same
Man,
shit they did with me. They sent my ass home. They like,
I'm gonna
man,
say
but
this
go
for my
home.
company,
You
man.
know what I mean? Like for real.
Man, I'm actually, I offered. We have Blue Cross, and
So do we.
I basically offered health insurance. I've been offering health insurance for the last few years, and most of my employees don't even want it. They
Yeah.
either get it through the
I usually
spouse or
decline it.
someone else, or they do the marketplace, and we actually don't pay them. It's really not that expensive. So it all depends, man.
No. But see, you give them that option. Like I give that to my
have the
guy.
option.
I'll tell you when I would take it, like when there's dental included, and it's
dental vision.
Because dental is extremely expensive. Like
dental. I have a package where you can get dental vision as a package, and also was it short term, long term disability? Yeah. It's all like within a separate package. Together.
I got to with the kind of work I do. Listen, I got to go make sure we have a lawyer on standby. We got to make sure we have all the ducks in a row. In case somebody slips, falls, anything, the club don't even play around. The club don't even play around with that. Like listen, hold up, you sick? Go home. You're in the kitchen. We got to make sure we have check the cameras. And I'm like, you got to in the era we live now. People are so happy. They are so happy. So you got to cover your ass nowadays. Or, I mean, shit. But you know what? Again, and it's the same thing when it comes to your relationship. You play certain games with your relationship online, people start to put it under the microscope. They're going to start to try to analyze you and start being first 48. So,
yeah,
you can't get mad. And Sly, he's good at what he does at analyzing shit like that.
I mean, hey, everybody's an analyst now. Everybody's analyzing everybody else's content, lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Everything. That's just the world that we live in. Whether you like it or not, you start a YouTube channel, you just accept that you done signed up for a reality show. Yeah. I guess there was a time when a YouTube channel meant, you just got a channel on YouTube. Now, hey, you signed up for a reality show, and that people think that gives them the right to just delve into your life, based on a few videos. D. Durrell, you still up? I got you on mute, big dog. So either way, y'all know me. I'm like, fuck it, bro. If we gonna go reality show, let's go full reality show. But if not, I mean, all this narrative spinning and all that other stuff, let's just find out. I mean, if we're gonna report anything, let's find out everything and report everything. But the narrative spinning, I guess that just keeps shit going. Keeps shit going, gives everybody content, gives everybody stuff to talk about. I think it's pretty funny.
All right, guys, I'm back. I'm sorry about that, but I had to go. I guess they dropped off. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. I hope that y'all enjoyed the video and everything. I just wanted to talk about who I think won the debate, the whole exchange with Anton Daniels and Super Sly. You know, I'll be doing some more content probably tomorrow. And then I think maybe Thursday, Friday, I'm going to be out of town. And I'll be doing some content over the weekend. For those that don't know, please support my other channel, subscribe, share, and watch the videos from my the Derail Sector channel. You can go and you can basically type in the Derail Sector, and you can find that channel. And I would like more people to watch the videos and live streams from that channel. I'm only using the Derail Live, the Rebirth Live channel for right now to promote that channel until I get enough subscribers. So other than that, guys, y'all have a great day. It was good talking to you. Peace.